15 times a day, but she also drinks a lot of water. Well, you know what? I would come off of over drinking water. This idea that you have to drink half your weight in water and all this stuff, I think that's as stupid as all these other, ridiculous things. You don't have to drink that much water. What you try to do by keeping yourself overhydrated, because that's not what keeps you hydrated. You can't keep yourself hydrated drinking water. You're talking about a lymph that deals with the acids. It isn't the blood's always going to be hydrated to a certain extent or you're dead. So this is the lymph system that's the key problem. You can't just keep pouring water into the body when the lymph system isn't filtering through the kidneys. You'll just bloat up and carry 10, 20 pounds of water on you. This is some of the problems a lot of you face as it is you're going to gain weight on raw food sometimes when you start on this. And it's not fat you're gaining, it's edema, it's water. And it's the way that it's think of a woman that has a monthly cycle and estrogen goes up. The body holds water to defend itself, to buffer itself a little bit against this acid. Acid is what has to be defended against, even though essential that these acids do their job, but do it and then the body has to stop that in a short and timely manner. You can't keep hydrochloric acid roaring, you can't keep estrogen or testosterone roaring, or you're going to get burnt. And this is part of the problems, with that. Every time she eating watermelon, my liver around her liver got really sore. Yeah, watermelon is red, and red is aggressive. So you might try other fruits and stuff like that, just telling that you are backed up in your liver as well. When you're backed up in your GI tract, as I said earlier, it generally is in the liver and pancreas as well. So you're just seeing that you've got a liver problem going on there, and not a liver problem, a lymphatic problem in your liver. That's better. Yeah. And so that's something that you want to fix and get that up. Also our arms, especially my upper arms, tight. So what is that? What makes you tight and stiff and sore? That's your lymph system. See, there you go back to the lymph system. You might think I'm a little too simplistic here, but I'm telling you, that's all there is. And I love it. If you keep it that way, then you're not disempowered and in ridiculous this, and then your mind takes you away from the remedy for yourself. Yeah. You're real tight. Your lymph is not moving well, and you had the craving for salt. Your kidneys aren't filtering, sweetheart. So that's the way what it is. She makes the liver process ammonia into a safer form of use. Urea, maybe. I don't know. It's possible, but I would just keep on going down the line there and working myself. I think this is further on it. Anyway, okay. So keep it up. Brain. Did you write brain fog down there? It's from the Netherlands, eh? Yeah. You know what? Really move your lymph. Get yourself moving up in here too as well. Always use some upper circulation. Brain and nerve flowing is excellent for the restoration of brain. Get the fungus out of the body. Weak adrenals, you're going to have a lot of fungal problems. That can make for brain fog too. So just really start detoxifying your body. Get the some herbs for the fungal problems. It'll help bring that down and control that, and help your desire from the starches and the cheeses particularly there. And really help you with that, and then keep moving that lymph system, and you'll be good. You'll be good, but realize this is important that you do, because your body's telling you your lymph is backed up. You're stiff, you're tight, inflammation, liver, colon, and you've been craving salt all your life. That means this is probably a genetic past to you, honey. Purdue, just wondering if you can explain some concentration issues I have going on. Brain fog. Oh yeah, this is tied to that one. Okay. What'd you say? I know. This is the sort of thing here. Some immune issues, Hashimoto's, chronic fatigue. What's going on here, man? All right, let's see. Could be the lymph. Yeah, you got to get after your lymph system there. Really, most of these, I'm going to keep tying you back to this, because remember, outside of that, if you're eating fruits and vegetables and they're good qualities and as ripe as possible, your chemistry is balanced as much as possible, If you had a superfood blend without the algae and digestive enzymes and probiotics, I think you'll do really well with that in terms of a supplement if you wanted to. But the real issue in most people isn't, I mean, it is nutrition in the sense that we've been starving for it, but it has been those proteins that we're supposed to have, right? Those proteins that have damaged our tissues so much that we're having a very hard time with our lymphatic systems. And this is the most serious side of life, is the acid side, the lymph system. This is the most difficult challenge that you face, is dealing with that system. And that's where the genetics are. I mean, there's so much genetic weaknesses in the adrenals and the kidneys nowadays. It's just unbelievable. And you guys are seeing that with the low blood pressures, the desires for salt, the neurological problems we're seeing, the lymphatic problems with the kidneys. I mean, you're going to see this again and again and again and again. And it connects all the way to the brain, all the way down to the feet. And so, again, that's what we're up against, guys, and we got a lot of work to do and a lot of focus to do, and you just have to get with it. It's going to take some of you some time, and you just work through it, ups and downs, and you'll be good. Look at this. Look at now. She did good. It took her 7 months to start walking like this. That's pretty good. But I've never done this through life, is film these people. I didn't film that, by the way. I didn't even ask for that. He sent it in, and I thought, wow, man, that would be nice for you guys to see that. People do that, and we don't think about showing the public so much because it's a private thing here. But then people are always asking us, do you have other cases? So we decided, with their permission, that these cases would be good. I'm going to throw a lot more on here for you. I got a gentleman coming in the next couple days, and cancer all through him and also bald on top. And I'll show you all his hair growth and let him tell you his story. But no cancer anymore. If we can use that word without offending the AMA or some kind of religious sacrament about diseases type of ridiculousness, but since you've made that a part of the American dialect, but some of these cases will give you some inspiration, and that's why I put them on, is to inspire you. We already know I've had 40 years of doing this with people. I've had a lot of MS like her walk like this. She's just one of many that we've had. But we want you to see the power of this. If anything, I'm doing this to show the power of the Supreme Being. And what is out there and what can be done, and get away from this ridiculous concept of diseases and treatment. So we're not doing it from an ego viewpoint, so please understand that. We've done these cases year in and year out and year in and year out. We just have never filmed them, and we would like to film some of them just to show you the power, and also society, the power and what you can accomplish. It does require self-discipline, and that's what I love about all of you guys. You guys are high spiritual beings. You're willing, and that's a mark of a spiritual being, the ability to go, oh, look, I'm going down the wrong way. Okay, let's start going down this way. That's what makes you all beautiful. That's why I love working with all of you. I don't mind the questions. I love all of you and your attitudes, and I'll work with you until I'm still off the planet, at least as much as I can. So, yeah, get this chronic fatigue, of course. You're going to get into the adrenal glands. If you have Epstein-Barr, that's easy to get out of the body. Come on. This is adrenal gland fatigue. Get into the adrenals, the kidneys. You probably have a lot of fungus because of this, so the fungal levels are probably high in your body, and that just exacerbates the problem, man. So really take off on an anti-parasitic, especially an antifungal, an herbal one. That'd be our Parasite M. But anybody's, and really go after that, but detox that body and get into those adrenals and rebuild those adrenals. Now, when I say that, I like herbs or glandulars. So for the guy that likes meat, okay, you'll like glandulars. But I know how some of you feel with it, and you know what, I'm on the fence. But I'm a healer, and so, if people are going to do that, we don't waste anything. Let's see. You're talking about your joints too. Yeah, I mean, again, that's just acids in the joints. All this spondylitis and all this. It's just acids in the joints there. Hey, Centron, I hope you got my message, Centron, about what you do about that leg and that foot. We had a hard time getting all these up fast enough to get back to you, my friend, but you take care of that. But I did address your foot in another video there. I hope you take care of that thing. Let's see. You know what? We haven't done that. Everybody around here is kind of shy. So I'm just going to take the camera someday and walk in and start filming everybody. So if I just pick this up and walk in and film everybody, you're going to see some people freaking out. But I could do that this morning, you know. I mean, I'm still way behind, but I could do that because we run a simple office here, and it might be nice to have that. So if I can keep this thing running, I'll show you my office, and then I'll walk you maybe around the office. Now, see, Chris might have to do a cut on it, though. You know, these guys can do this behind my back, and I never know it. But I'll show you some raw food children. We've got 2 raw food children in here today. They're Jennifer's kids, and I do have about 5 minutes, so maybe I'll do that. And then I'll finish these question and answers another time. You guys have some great comments, especially the no crap guy. Thank you, man. Steve, are you Steve? Is that who you were? I like your comments, bro. Let's see. Idiopathic peripheral neuropathy. Idiopathic bull. I mean, this is acids breaking you down. Period. End of story. And this is also kidneys and adrenals, I'm telling you. You got to get in there and rebuild those kidneys and get these kidneys filtering, and that means getting the adrenals back online with it. And then that neuropathy will go away. You'll start getting all this out. But you got to get these acids out of these tissues, because I'll tell you, they'll also be at the endings of your nerves and burn the bottom of your feet, your hands. So really, this isn't idiopathic. This is systemic, and that's what the lymph system is. So really get in there. Last year diagnosed a diabetic, again, there's your adrenal glands right there. If it's type 2, that's your adrenal glands. Again, control low cortisol levels, but then you're not fighting your acids well, and your nerves are letting you know that. It's that simple. But acids will decay in time, the nervous system, but it will every part of you. So turn this around, get your lymph system moving, and again, we've been over the herbs. Maybe I'll go over detoxing again and the use of herbs again. But again, you use 2 lymphatic formulas, 2 kidney formulas, get a colon formula, get into the adrenal glands and get that up and working with that. And then your blood sugars will normalize, get on that high fruit and a salad a day. Oh, they had parathyroid surgery. 2 years ago. I hope they still left some in there. Again, the parathyroid, really need those. That's your calcium utilization glands. You want to have those. It's nice to utilize calcium here. So, sweetheart, just keep working yourselves, and you'll be good. Skin brushes, saunas, absolutely. I'm not into the infrared saunas, not at all. I have. I don't know if I should show this on there, but. The damage, this lady went to Europe treating a tumor on her left breast with the red ray, they call it, the infrared ray, and man, it just totally destroyed that breast and made it as hard as this desk. And I don't recommend isolated chemistry or physics. I think this is not good. One quick question back on sulfur, MSM and all this. Don't recommend any sulfur compounds. Not at all. And this is the big one we got through, and then I've got these. But since I only have a few minutes before my next client, I'm going to walk you around. So if this is a little shaky, because I'm not good at this, I'm not an electronic person like this, so forgive me, but let me walk you around the office a little bit, and then if it gets cut, I'm sorry, but let me walk you around a little bit here, okay? So bear with me, okay? And thank you. Okay, so I'm going to have to unplug this. So hang tight here, because I don't know quite. I have to get it off the stand here. There we go. So this is my office, a little Native American lore. I'm a Native American freak there. I love the Hopis. This is my Iris camera. Getting him back at my library there. That's my friend up there. But I just show you around my library a little bit. I've got this size at home as well. So I'm just going to head you toward the door. So let me, forgive me here.